Hey, YouTubers, what's up? My name is Ryan Bodgwick of Shop with Entertainment, and I'm going to tell you how to become an actor or an actress. According to WikiHow. Come on, they're WikiHow. They're going to tell you how to become an actor and actress. What could go wrong? Seriously, it's WikiHow. Okay. Alright, so the first sentence opens up with, you want to become a famous actor or actress. Famous, huh? Yeah? That's why I found this article. I want to be famous. What do I have to do to become famous? According to WikiHow, you can. Just follow these simple steps. Simple steps, huh? Whoa, okay. This ought to be good, considering the fact that it's from WikiHow. But remember, you can't just do it in a month. It takes some time and some patience. Yeah, I kind of figured that much. Alright, well, anyway, moving on. So let's see what they have to say. First step is know that you really want to become a famous actor or actress. Yeah, do I want to become a famous actor or actress? Let me think about that. Yeah, I want to become a famous actor or actress. I can't believe WikiHow is actually doing this to us. Really? This is the first step that you're going to tell us? Know that you want to become a famous actor or actress? This is when they say that it isn't easy. But just a little bit ago, they said it was easy. Oh my God. What's going on here? Actually, being an actor is easy. It's getting to the point where you're recognized, you're rewarded, and you're paid for being an actor. That's the hard part. That's the struggle. Then they followed up with saying, if this is really what you want to do, keep reading. Oh, goody. Step 2. Take some acting classes and workshops. Maybe I should first get a job that pays a lot of money, because acting classes and workshops are actually very expensive. This is a good one. So the first sentence is the more acting training you do, the further you will go. Really? So it's that easy then? I guess all the networking connections I've been making doesn't really matter then, does it? Further. So, I have a lot of tips and tricks and secrets on how to either get free acting classes or workshops or very, very inexpensive. And I think those tips would work out great. I will give those tips at the end of this video. If they are expensive, try a drama club for free, but they are worth it. What's worth it? If they are expensive, is it worth it? Okay. Or is the free drama club training, is that worth it? Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, wait, I don't get it. Usually acting classes and training workshops start off at like around $600 for a really good one. And if you're just getting involved in the acting field, you're not going to get a lot of work. You're going to get mostly background extra work, or free to no pay to abandon projects that promise to give you IMDb credits, and they promise to give you meals on set. Okay, so let's say that if you do take these acting training classes and they start off at $600 and you get involved in background work as your first gig, you don't get to use what you learned in these training classes. So as a background extra, you're basically just a living prop. And at most, they might pay $120 for you to become a background extra. You might do 2 to 3 days, you might do 1 day. So that basically means that you have to do about 5 background extra jobs just to break even with the $600 class that you learned a lot of acting methods, but you just can't use them in the field because you're a background extra. A living prop. Alright, before we go any further, let me define success. My terms of success are: the more you earn as compared to the more you put out defines your success. So if you're earning more than you're putting out, then you're successful. That's my definition of success. So if I am doing 5 extra background jobs and I'm just breaking even and I'm not being able to use what I've learned from these acting workshop classes, am I successful? Alright, so let's just forget the fact that this article is completely pointless and it's unrealistic at all whatsoever. We're still going to make fun of it, definitely, of course. So the next step is to get headshots. Great, we need good headshots. This is definitely a good idea. Now, it says in the article that headshots should be priced between $200 and $500. Great. $200 and $500 extra dollars per headshot. More money that I have to spend. That is great. What they don't tell you in the industry is that you're supposed to update your headshot every 3 to 5 months. So every 3 to 5 months you're going to spend $200 to $500 on headshots. Great. That's really, really good. $200 to $500 every 3 to 6 months updating headshots. Headshots. $200 to $500 for a professional headshots. The next step is to print that resume off. Print all your background extra jobs that you got. Every casting director loves background extras. Maybe even put on there how much money you spent, because of the fact that you spent thousands upon thousands upon thousands, maybe even millions of dollars by this point in time on headshots, classes, and they still have not mentioned yet about the importance of networking. They should be talking about networking. That's where you get all of your opportunities, is networking. Not spending all this money and getting practically nowhere. Step 6. Send your headshot and resume to an agent. Send this to an agent. It even says send it to a franchised agent. They didn't take into consideration that a franchised agent does not accept unsolicited material, which means that you either have to have a manager or an agent submit to an agent. You can also go through an attorney too. Just more money to spend. If an agent says they like you, but they want you to pay up front, avoid them at all costs. Agent or a manager should take only 10% to 15%. Some take 20% of what you earn. Something else to also consider the fact is that when you submit to an agent, you go to the bottom of the pile, not the top. This WikiHow article makes it seem like the fact that you're going to be up on the top, right in front of the agent's going to be looking at you saying, yes, I want this guy, or yes, I want this girl. That's not how it happens. It's not going to happen that way. You're going to be at the bottom of the pile, probably sitting there for about 2 or 3 years. By that time, you're going to have to update your headshot or resume at least 4 or 5 times each year. Step 7. Audition for union jobs. Oh my God, this one is just so horrible. Seriously. How are you going to audition for a union job if you're not in the union? Here's a little disclaimer. You cannot get into the union until you have your first union job. But in order to get your first union job, you have to be in the union. So how do you get into the union? Well, according to WikiHow, they say you could pay a union fee of $3,000 to get into the union. I don't think that's quite true. That SAG has changed the way that you get into the union, that you have to work on a union project first. So now that you are not in a union, you get all these background extra jobs, you get no pay, non-union, abandoned projects. How do you get into a union? Well, according to WikiHow, you just pay $3,000. Oh, Jesus Christ, these guys are idiots. Wiki, how in the hell did you get this article even published online? This thing is such a joke. So, how does one get into the union? It's kind of a catch-22. That at first you have to get your first union job. But in order to get your first union job, you have to be in the union. It's stupid. It's complicated. But believe me, you cannot pay $3,000 to get into the union. Maybe in the old days, whenever there was SAG and AFTRA, both unmerged. They were both separate entities. Now they're merged. It's now SAG-AFTRA. And they changed the rules and regulations, so you cannot just pay to get into the union. You actually have to get your first union job to get into the union. Write me a comment in the comment section if you want me to make a video on how to trick the system and to get into the union, and I'll do that. And if you can do it, and you can get into the union, then you'll be unionized without having to worry about this whole catch-22 thing. And then step 8 is to audition. Man, these guys are fucking morons. Of course you're going to audition. Really? But they make it out to sound like it's just so easy, like this whole process is going to be this easy. In fact, I remember at the beginning of the article, it said that follow these simple steps. Look, people, if you follow these steps from WikiHow, then I can tell you right now, you're going to just fail completely. You might as well make your own videos on epic fails on how to get into the entertainment business and the film industry, because it's not going to work the way WikiHow says it. Guys, the most important thing that you can do in this industry to make any type of headway is networking. That is the key word. Network, network, network. Get as many people as you can on board with you, behind you, beside you, in front of you, above you, below you, whatever you can do. Get as many contacts as you can in this industry and network with them. That's how you make it in this industry. Fuck this shit on this WikiHow stuff. That stuff doesn't work. It will not work. I mean, maybe some of it will. It's very generic and very basic, but it's shit. It just doesn't work. So I've come up with an idea that I'm going to create a video series about networking. All of us in the film industry, we can network with each other. And I'm going to use myself as a guinea pig. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to ask you to post in the comments, go ahead and post in the comments right down here below. Post in the comments below of what you would like to see happen, and I'll use myself as a guinea pig. Would you like to see certain headshots printed off? Would you like to see how to get the free acting classes? Would you like to see how to get into free workshops? Would you like to see how to network? Would you like to see how to record your own 1-minute monologue? Would you like to see a video on how to reach out to casting directors, how to reach out to agents, how to reach out to different people in the industry to start networking and start building your portfolio by networking? And the whole idea of this is that we are going to, together as a community of network connections, we're going to try a whole bunch of different things to make it in the industry. Some of it might work, some of it might not. And that's perfectly fine, because what we're going to do is we are going to do ideas. And if it works, then we'll make videos on what works. If it doesn't work, obviously, of course, we're going to make videos of what doesn't work too. And I'll record it in the beginning of the video saying that this doesn't work. So, and obviously make fun of it and do a whole bunch of crazy things with it and, you know, have fun with it. Show you what an epic fail that it is. But if it does work, it's going to be awesome. And people can try it and try it to your own advantage as well. And we can use that as our own networking opportunity. So we'll all network together in this video. So go ahead and start writing in the comment section of what you want to see the next video be. Well, okay, that's it. So that's the end of our video. I'm Ryan Bodgwick with Shelbuth Entertainment, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'm Ryan Bodgwick with Shelbuth Entertainment, and I'm out.